First, I want to tell you this is some great stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get be an affiliate for them or something because this is some great stuff just straight out the bottle. That was first, but oh, if anybody jump in, RJ, let me know. If they comment, let me know. We'll respond on the fly live. This one here, I just wanted to talk about two things that you hold on. Two things that that when you was growing up, when you said when I got grown, you was like, that's it. I ain't never doing this again when I get grown. And I'm gonna tell you the first thing what really damn did it for me. And I'm gonna even shout out my Aunt Linda here because she was the one responsible for this. Shout out to Linda Rowe. Church, Southside Tabernacle. We was at that motherfucker so much. And you couldn't miss a damn Sunday. You couldn't. I tried to come up with shit. I tried to come up with every damn thing on earth between here and heaven to get out of going to church because I hated church. Who that is? We got that?
Valerie Mason.
Valerie Mason. I hated church when I was a kid, and I swore when I got grown that was it. And I ain't been back to church yet, RJ. RJ, that's why I don't go today. I know RJ be going, and this is because I'm scarred because we would go to church, and you had all type of. You had to go to Sunday school. You had to go to the regular main church thing. Then they might somehow have a second church. I mean, it was just so much. I was scarred for life, and I was no. And then you couldn't see with my auntie, and it was like they were old school type of. So you couldn't. So I would on the hard bench. So you try to rest your neck back, and try and go to sleep. And just about as soon as you had got your neck in a good position, so you didn't have to hear the boring and the pastor doing whatever he was talking about, and you would fall asleep for about 2 minutes, and all of a sudden, at least for me, and all of a sudden my auntie would slap the hell out of me. And yeah, and then she'd give me that look, like if you fall asleep again, it'd be something worse at the house. So you couldn't sleep at the church. You had to be there for forever. It's Sunday morning. I'm trying to damn rest. And there wasn't no option in my life. You had no option with damn kids. Like kids today, they just do whatever the hell they want to. Now, there wasn't no option. Your ass was in the house. Your ass was going to church. Your ass was you was under 18. You was living in the house. Even if you was over 18, you was living in the house. You was going to church. That was mandatory. That scarred me for life. That's why I ain't been back yet, RJ. I don't know when. I don't know. I just feel like I might get trapped in there. And I did go back one time and say, I seen, shout out to Miss Moody, teacher Miss Moody. Shout out to her. She was so cool. And I seen her the time I went to church. That made me bring back a little memory there. But yeah, I went one time and it felt so good because I could leave whenever the hell I wanted to. They went to preaching on and they went in because you know how pastor get up there and he get to preaching and it say, 11 o'clock or 12 was supposed to end, but they forget that. And they get to preaching on, I don't know if they do that at your church, RJ, but they go past the limit. And now you can't get up out of this damn place. You're stuck. And they just praising and then the pastor started talking about, I know I'm past my time, but and then somebody sitting in the choir and in the damn audience out there on them hard benches and screaming, go ahead, pastor, we got plenty of time. And I'm like, no the hell we don't, pastor, can you end? We are 30 minutes past the closing time. What's the name of the little sheet, RJ, you get to tell you everything that's going to happen in time? We are 30 minutes past the ending time on the damn program. I'm about to die over here. The bitch is hard as hell under my ass. My auntie done slapped me already. It's a little hot girl that was like 2 benches up, and I was starting to get, yeah. So that scarred me for life. So that was it. So just give me your one thing when you say you got grown. You was like, I ain't doing that no more. When I get 18, when I get out here and pay my own bills, that is done with. That wasn't what it was for me, RJ, church. What was it for you? What would you, when you said, when you was like, when I get grown, I'm done with that. What was it for you, RJ?
Well, for me, it was the driving a car. Being able to drive myself to church without riding a church van.
Ooh, okay. So you wanted to be able to drive yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. I was
See, with our church, we had children programs, so that's why I wasn't sitting with the adults. We was sitting with the children, the other children.
oh,
So we had fun.
we had Sunday school. Now that was with the kids, but then we had the main church. It was bad. It was, whew.
Well, our mama allowed us to go to sleep. We fell asleep on her, it was fine.
Not mine. Not Linda Rowe. I hope she don't see this. She gonna get me, but not Linda Rowe. Yes, when going to sleep. No. Not Linda Rowe. Not Linda E. No, you couldn't go to sleep, and that's what made it even worse. And I tried every damn thing I could to get that. Then the next thing I said, well, I think all men. So I said I was gonna get just all the coochie I could get, because you couldn't get no coochie at the house. It was. Yeah, I know it was just bad, but I said I was gonna get all the coochie I could get for about 3 years. And have you ever? Well, this for the guys. Well, maybe for the women too, but. Have you ever got caught having some, when you was a kid, have you ever got caught by the girl you was messing with, the parents, like, caught y'all or something?
Oh, he talking to y'all.
Yeah, that was, talking to my guys right now. Tell you this story real quick. Yeah, this is a true story. Lakewood Apartments. I was up on the 2nd or the 3rd floor, and why this girl mama came home. Whew. RJ, I had to take a dive out the 2nd story window. I did that. Lakewood Apartments, 54th Avenue South. Shout out to them.
So he got caught.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Anybody jump in? Got any comments? Let me know. If anybody has, I'm still waiting for everybody else. I want you to give me your number one thing you said when I get grown. That was it. I'm trying to think of what else I said when I get damn grown. That was it. Oh. The TV. Oh Lord. See, when I grew up. And with all these TVs all over the place, the kids now, it was one damn TV, and your ass watch whatever the damn parents was watching. Yeah. And when I got damn grown, I said, hell no, we done with this. We are done with this. So, yeah, that was one of the other things too.
You said when I get grown to come to church. Like I said, now when I got grown, period. I'm finna do whatever I want to do. No curfew.
Yeah, I was. I think for most men that consists of chasing all the coochie you can chase for your first 3. Yeah, and then you gotta. I'm just saying. I just heard that might have been something, But yeah, that church thing. That was. I'm scarred for like. That's why RJ, I can't go now. I know you be like sometimes you going. I'll be like, ooh, I can't do it. Can't do it. Well, St. Petersburg, Florida. I just got news from the Gator himself, live from Gator, that the Dirty has been shut down. I don't know what y'all gonna do. The Dirty has been shut down.
That's the Dirty Club, I believe.
The club called the Dirty in St. Pete has been shut down. So, R.I.P. to that. I know
they done paid them off.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a lot of people gonna be. Let me think, what else did I say when I got grown that I said when I got grown, something else I said that was it. I thought washing dishes, that was gonna be it, but that didn't end. Hated washing dishes, but that ain't end. But I damn sure ended that church. I ain't been, when I tell you, I don't know when the last time I've been in the church. Yeah. Now, I won't get caught up in, No, they won't end it. They will not damn end it. They will not damn end it. They be 30, 45 minutes old. And then you feel like you can't just, so, let me ask you this, RJ. What is the appropriate procedure for leaving if the pastor is in the middle of his spiel and he won't stop? Now, in Mississippi, when I was a kid, I remember the procedure that they had at the church. And you can tell me if this is correct, in these times. But in Mississippi, when I was a kid in Mississippi, if you needed to get up and leave or go to the bathroom or go anywhere when pastor was up there, and it was frowned upon, but if you had to do, you know what you did? This is the signal you gave. You lowered your head a little bit, and you put your one finger up and you walked on quickly.
Right, that's how it was back in the day. But not now.
So you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what you had to do. So yeah. So if I need to get out now, so give you a scenario here. Let's say I'm at the church. Program say supposed to end at 11 o'clock.
We don't do programs anymore.
Oh, no program? No programs no more?
Nope.
Wow. So church is supposed to end at 11 o'clock. And let's say it's 11:20, and I done took all I can take, and I need to get to the IHOP because I'm trying to have a Philly steak and cheese. But
now you're grown, so you get up and go when you want to go.
you just go.
Just go.
And you ain't got to hold a finger up.
Well, if you want to, but no, you ain't got to.
You just go, okay, all right. I feel kind of bad, like walking. You know, you almost feel kind of trapped, like you can't leave. But Pastor won't stop.
I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, if you want to, if you always can get up, you know, you got things to go do. Go ahead.
All right. Well, maybe we should. All right. Well, that was the first topic there, and the second topic is well, we already talked about the men. Are there any good black women out here available for us men today? Not me. I'm off the market, happily married. But are there any, in general, RJ? Would you say there are some good women out here for men, single men that are, looking?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
As long as they play their card right. Not even that. Let me say it right.
Mm-hmm.
Long as they are confident in who they are.
Mm.
If that man know he a good man, a good whatever provider, however he see himself, then he ain't got no problem. If he show that, it'll be that. He'll get that right one. He'll be able to point out the right ones or knock off the other ones, because them bad girls, them young girls, they want a youngin', then they better not look for that. But if they're a good man and they're confident in who they is, show that. Some men, they shine out. They be like, oh, so you don't like me, huh? Oh, this, that, and the other. They act all funny. It's like, bruh, know who you are. Sometimes women be testing just to see how you going to react.
They test? Y'all test? See, I would have failed the test, I think. Well, give me, what would be an example of a test? Because I probably would.
Okay, some women, they'll be like you approach a woman, you're like, hey, how you doing? You're like, and some girl will be like, yeah, hi. She got a little ugly face on, not real ugly, but almost an attitude.
Ooh.
And you like, just to see how you gonna react. And that's one of the tests, just to see how you gonna react, because that shows if you're interested. Some guys just walk up to a woman just because she's a woman. Some guys walk up to a woman because they actually like what they see. So
they give you the mean face and the attitude, and that's
not the attitude, just the mean face.
The mean face.
Just gave you, she just basically cut her answer short.
Yeah. And that's to determine what? What's that test?
Just to see if you really are interested. Because right now she probably done came across a lot of dudes that was like not about nothing. Already looking at her up and down as if she a piece of darn meat on the aisle.
So that's to see if you are really interested. So if you are, let's say you are, if the guy is really interested, then what should he?
Then he gonna continue to keep talking. He go basically going ignore.
See, I would have failed that test.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, if I tried to talk to you, and you gave me the the mean face of let me say it right. It's not a mean face. It's just more of a short answer. Hi. If I just get the short answer, then I might think you ain't interested. See, I move on. So a woman told me that one time. I was like, yeah, you damn sure, you ain't understand me. So I was talking to this woman. So I was like, this is when I was, single, this several years ago. And I was like, we was kicking it. And I was like, what's up? I want to come see you. I want you to come see me. I'm sorry. I want you to come see me. And she was like, nah, I'm good. So I ended it. I ain't asked no more. We was cool.
That's right.
But I didn't ask her no more about coming.
Because you weren't really interested in her. You just want to see.
No, it wasn't that. I mean, I wasn't really. But the main thing was, I'm not finna keep asking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me,
your approach was wrong, anyways.
Come see me. Well, this is what she told me. It wasn't that the approach was wrong. She said, because we knew each other, so. With nothing wrong with, hey, come visit me, let's, hang out for the weekend or whatever. So she didn't think the approach was wrong, but what she said was, and this is later, years later, she was like, we ended up talking about this, she was like, I just told you no because I like to see a man try. I wanted you to ask more and come back. And she was like, I was going to accept on like the second or third act. And I'm like, what in the hell?
I don't know about all that. It was just more to show if you're interested, because if you're interested, you'll keep pursuing.
Well, that's what she was saying, I guess. She was saying you got to try more, and she don't accept on the whatever. I don't play them games. I'm not finna be, no. If you're interested, tell me right then. Like if a chick come up to me and she trying to hit on me and talk to me, and I'm thinking like, I'm not finna play no games and be like, if I like you, I think I'm interested. Till you know when I really mean yes. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, women, y'all do some. I guess it's. Let me just say, I would have failed the test. So.
Well, to any other men out there, if you ever approach a woman and you approach her like, "Hey, what up? What's going on? How you doing?" She's like, "I'm fine." It's just how you approach, you know. So sometimes we want to. Your approach is one thing, and then if she be like, "Oh, dang, what do you want?" Now that's just thing. Don't even give another. Don't say another word. Just walk away.
Whoa! I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten one of those. That's bad.
And then there's the other one, and some that's be like, "How you doing? Hi, hey, what's up?" You're like, "Shoot, what's up with you?" And I'm like, "Well, dang, now you're going to a whole nother level, because then now you talking stank. It's like your mind already sounded like you're going dirty." Now some women they in there for that. They just like
yeah. Most of the ones I talk to, they
ready. They going in.
Yeah,
so it's just
especially if you on you on this here, that speed up everything, and that be. Yeah, I'm just RJ. You gotta.
And then there's the ones who just was gonna test you because they want a relationship, or they're looking. Not even say they're looking, but they're willing to accept a relationship. And they don't want no just any dude. They tired of that bullness. They tired of getting hurt. They tired of being played games. It's like, dude, so what's on your mind? So how you doing? He's like, hey, what's up going on? How you doing? Hey, hi.
I was never. So, were you ever a game player like that? Like playing games with dudes?
No, I wasn't. I was about my money. I was working.
Mm-hmm. I was never a game like when I Yeah, I would be honest with women. Like if I was just out just dating and fooling around, I would be honest. Like I would be honest. So I was pretty honest, and that because I couldn't keep I couldn't keep track of all the different lives. Like I couldn't have 3 girlfriends. I couldn't have 2 girlfriends. Mm-hmm. I couldn't keep track. Like
right.
Yeah, I need to mess something up.
Name.
Yeah, I need to mess something up real quick. Like damn, was I supposed to take Keisha to the damn tower, or was that my dad? I couldn't.
Yeah, because you don't care about none of them.
It ain't that I don't care.
If you did, you would remember the right one. You would remember everything they said, each and every one of them.
Well, I don't remember stuff like that. Yeah, I would have failed that.
But yeah, so you did it right. 1-1. That's right. You did it right.
Yeah. So that's
but
why.
No, for any of the dudes, if you go out with a woman, they like when you approach them. Ain't nothing like a man that can approach because you know who you are. You fine or whatever. You good. You got the offer. So if you come up to a woman and you're approaching, you like, hey, how you doing? She like, what do you want? Now you could stand. If you like, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Now if she sound that harsh, you can stick with it or go ahead. Now if you like what you see, step again and watch what she do. Just stay right there and be like, well, dang, how you doing? I'm just trying to see how you feeling.
Nah, I'm done. If I say, hey,
for the other dudes.
If I say, hey, what's up, Red? Hey, how you doing, lady? Can I talk to you for a minute? And you say what you want, that's it. We are done.
She said, hey, what you? She said, yeah, what's up? What you want?
Yeah. That's done.
Well, for some dudes, some dudes like the aggressiveness. Some dudes don't. So.
Well, that don't sound like I'm okay with the aggressiveness, but that to me that don't sound like aggressive. That almost sound like disgust to get out my face almost. So.
Almost right. Yeah. So therefore, he's still a chance. It's still for him to keep on talking.
Yeah, so I guess it all depends on the face.
Yeah, it depends on the man. Yeah, because her face. Because when I said it like that, there was no expression.
Yeah. Well, with no expression, then yeah, I'm gone. Now, if you're smiling and I kind of see you, whatever, then maybe. But yeah, no expression and those words, I'm gone. Like somebody who had jumped in on the previous thing, I think was saying something similar to that. Who had came into the live, but was watching. Yeah, that would do it for me. Let me ask you this. So this is another one we were talking about yesterday, I believe. Out of these 3 things, what is unacceptable in your opinion as far as what you're looking for in a man, which one of these three things is unacceptable, or the things that would be hardest for you to get over? You know what I mean? Like the thing you're like, okay, damn, I really don't want to deal with that. So that might be a deal breaker or very hard for you to get over. So I'm gonna give you three things. One, height. So if the man is short, let's say if the guy is short, let's say.
Okay.
I gotta give you the.
No,
but
go ahead.
Actually, we'll start there. Is short a deal breaker for you?
No, give me the three things. Give me the three things, like you said, of what I wouldn't. What?
Let me think on the other two real quick, because this one here is one that actually came up recently. I want to get your opinion on this.
So what's the question?
If the guy is 5'5", is that a deal breaker for you?
A deal breaker isn't a good thing or a bad thing?
No, as in you can't proceed with this relationship. You're not going to talk to a guy that's 5'5". Is that a deal breaker for you, or are you okay with a short guy?
It depends. It depends on, like I said, the confidence. If he's confident, even though he know he's short, and he's confident in knowing who he is and everything, I just might give him a try.
All right. So
I might talk to him. I'm gonna give him some conversation right there.
Yeah.
But if he like, and I'm like, no, thank you though. He like, well, dang. So that's how you're gonna act just because I'm short, right? That means you got a problem with it, because now you throwing it at me because everybody else been doing it. No, be confident in who you is. You know you short. You've been born short. Confident with that thing. Be like, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing?
Okay.
You ain't gotta mention that you short. We already see that. So you ain't gotta say, I know I'm short, but this dude right here can handle you. No, I don't need you to say all of that, bro. Just talk. Show me who you is, But if they come at me like that, it's like, never mind, bro. Go away. Yeah. I know you short too. So, but no,
so
I'm not
short
interested.
is not a deal breaker for you.
It can be, but it's not. It just depends on how he'll come at me with it.
All right. So it's not an absolute deal breaker just because he's short. So if he come the right way, he can proceed. Okay. What about? We're gonna keep this PG because we got people here.
Very good, because I wouldn't answer none of it anyway.
Okay. But what about if, as far as the guy packing, as they call it, we're keeping it PG. If he's not packing, not at all, and it's really bad, small, and not packing, is that a deal breaker for you? Or you don't mind about that?
I can't even answer that question because I would never know it.
But if you did know, if you were dating a guy and that was the problem with that,
I won't answer that.
So let me ask you this then:
all right.
Do you think that's a deal breaker for most women?
I can't answer because some women, I can't answer. Some women, they don't mind it like that because there's other things that man can do.
Okay.
Because if he's falling short on this part, he can do other things too. Well, and so it's like, it just depends. If some women want that man who can really tear it up, then she definitely gonna want somebody who's packing. So it just depends on that. It just depends on the preference of that woman.
Okay.
And then I'm like, and then she won't never know it until she, until it gets down to that point. So it's like,
yeah, don't take we in the 2000. Don't take long to get to the point. So they gonna know. So you saying that could be forgivable? That could be that's not a deal breaker.
I don't know. I can't. I'm saying I don't know.
For most women, you think? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
The women these days are looking for relationships. They're tired of this extra, this little one-time hitting. The only ones who really probably would want her one time, or just somebody, just a friend with benefits, as they call it. It's somebody who already got their own. They got a car, they got a place, they got a job, they doing their own darn thing. All they need is basically just you to go ahead and tear it up.
Everybody doing that, ain't it? Everybody ain't doing that.
No, not everybody, but some people are there.
Okay, all right.
And then some people they ready for that relationship, and you want to make sure that you can do that as well as be a man in the house. And then you gotta be careful because those women are bosses, so you gotta be able to come at her level without going over her head, because she was showing up to let you know you're going too far. And never mind, thank you, bye.
All right. Another question for you, RJ. Would you date an Islamic guy, a guy who was a Muslim? No, that's a deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
Whoa, that was a hard no. That's it right there.
Because you're going against their family. Now they could be cool as all like those, but their family, their background, a lot of them honor their family. I ain't about that bullness.
So that's a deal breaker for you. Okay. All right.
Well, that's fine. Nothing wrong with you honoring your family. I respect that, but I'm not for that.
Would you ever be part of the Islamic Muslim religion?
I just told you, if I'm not gonna date a dude, why would I go with the Islamic part?
Well, that first question was, would you date a guy?
So then why would I
was
go for
Muslim?
the religion of the same people?
You know, you may
I-
decide that you would
No,
be the
no.
religion and just not date the
No.
guy. But no, so no on either one.
No.
All right. What would stop you? What would be a reason, or what would stop you as far as the Muslim religion? Is there anything in that religion that, and I know you're not thinking about switching over, but is there? Could you name one thing in that religion? Let's just say you were
They don't believe in Jesus.
okay. I don't believe it. You know what stopped me?
Hmm.
Give you two guesses. What stopped me?
The
'Cause
food.
yeah.
Work.
I might have would have thought about joining because they got some things. Like
You
I think
probably
you
never
can,
met your wife.
you probably maybe not because I think you can have 8 wives in the Islamic thing. So you just
Not
you know,
all.
you
That's
get-
not all
you
the
can't-
same.
You can't get 8 wives.
Only certain parts of Islam
Certain,
will do
okay.
that.
So certain parts you can get 8 wives. Okay. But what stopped me dead in my tracks when they said you can't eat no damn pork chops. That was damn it right there. I don't know how to listen. That's what stopped me right there. You can't eat no pork chops. Whew.
You eat chicken.
Pork chops. Fried pork chops with mayonnaise on the bread. Cooked by Latrice. Whew. I'm gonna have to come off this. That almost made me want to come off my plant-based diet. And ooh, I had to think about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was, All right. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. It's been nice here. As always, giving honor to God, Jesus, the little God over there, and the Lord Jesus, the stay sacred, and to everyone out in Facebook world. Holla at your boy.
Right.